Hello, crypto miners. Welcome to our first AMA for today. Actually, we have three AMAs today. The first one out is a Limoverse. So it's Mary here talking. And I think we have the co-founder, Sajev, with us. Welcome, sir.
Thank you. Thank you for giving us an opportunity to interact.
Yeah, of course. I see the Limoverse main account is here. I will invite you up on stage as well so people can see it and follow you also after the AMA when they listen in. All right, Sajev, very happy to have you here. It was a very quick one, so let's see what we can unfold.
Wonderful.
Yeah, I will have you to tell us everything you know about Limoverse. Not maybe everything, but everything we can fit in 1 hour.
Right, I know. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So thank you for giving this opportunity, and I welcome all of you to this short session. In fact, my background, my name is Sajeev Nair. I'm from India. We are operating from Dubai. My background has been in the field of health technology and wellness for the last 2 decades. Uh, I started my career with nutrition supplement sales, and from there to moved on to setting up wellness clinics. Then 2015-16 was the time when I became more passionate about things like human longevity, more to do with preventive health and wellness, because preventive health is the fastest growing space right now in the world. If you look at the latest report by the Deloitte, the Future of Health report, it says that the preventive health of wellness right now is only 20% of the healthcare industry, which will be moving to more than 60% by 2040. So a lot of things are going to happen in this space of preventive health and wellness. And luckily, I've been in this field for last 2 decades. So when we got into this space, one main problem or the pain point we identified is that unlike the healthcare or the medical or the treatment space, where people are very clear about whom to go to. Suppose if you have a disease, you know whom to go to, or if you are sick, you know where to go to. But to maintain good health, to be healthy, whom to approach is a big question mark. Where fitness trainers can give you fitness advice, dietitians can give you diet advice, but if my objective is to maintain good health, optimal health, I don't know whom to approach. So we found that in the wellness space, if you look at it, everybody has got different protocols. There is no common protocol like what we have in the modern medicine. That is where we found the potential of setting up a platform where we can bring together all these health and wellness practitioners and institutions, mainly in the preventive health and wellness, connect with the health seekers and wellness seekers around the world. The significance of this became very much prominent after the COVID-19, because COVID-19 has been an awakening where people realize that the responsibility for my health is in my hand. I need to take charge of my health. Post COVID-19 is the time when people started looking around for looking at various devices. If you look at each and every house right now has got a blood pressure monitoring machine or an oximeter. So, we are getting into a very quantified world where people are taking charge of their own health. We found that there is a big space. That's where we thought of connecting the practitioners and institutions who are operating in the preventive health and wellness with the health seekers or wellness evangelists or health seekers around the world. And when we were thinking about connecting this, the first thing which came in our mind was, of course, the normal aggregator model, like an Uber model. But that was the time we realized that this will effectively work when you have a decentralized model. That is where we decided to build this entire platform on blockchain using Web3 protocol. And that is where Limoverse idea was born about 1.5 years back. And we started working on building this platform. Right now, this is a platform which connects all the health and wellness practitioners with the health seekers around the world. We have got close to more than 100,000 people on the platform right now, already the users. And we are onboarding practitioners also on the other side. And the interesting thing is that the entire transaction inside this entire platform is being done using LIMO tokens. LIMO is a BEP20 token, which is already trading in 3 exchanges. One is PancakeSwap, and this other two ones is Bitmart and Hotbit. And we are all set to launch or release the token LIMO in the one more exchange, that is day after tomorrow, 19th. We're going to be in Poloniex. And we are going to go, our roadmap is very clear, which is available on the white paper. You can see that, the coming months are going to be really exciting. And another thing, what we realized is that in the health and wellness segment, where people want to stay healthy, but we all know that we all go and join, many people or lots of people join a fitness center maybe on January 1st and January 14th. You are demotivated. You're not going to the fitness center anymore. Why? Because you're not motivated. And human beings always get motivated when they're incentivized. That's why we found the opportunity to provide incentives for people to stay healthy on this platform. So we have got 5 different projects inside the platform. These projects are designed in order to reward people for staying healthy. The first such project which we rolled out was HealthFi. HealthFi is a move to earn project, like many move to earn projects are there in the market. So this is a move to earn project, which we launched a couple of months back. And you download the app and walk, jog, run having the mobile in your hand, and you earn points based on the activity, and the points can be converted into limos, and you get rewarded by limos. To get into this program, you need to buy an NFT, which is a sneaker NFT. And based on the type of the NFT and the kind of activity, your rewards also changes. And now we are going to get into the next phase of HealthFi, where we are connecting this with wearables. We may be one among the very few projects in the Web3 who's connected with wearables. We are integrating with more than 30 wearables. So what happens is it's not just steps, it's going to be calories burned. You go to the gym and do a workout and you burn calories, and for that also you're going to be rewarded. So this is only one of those projects which we have on Limoverse. We are going to have about 5 projects in the coming months to roll out. So ultimately, what is Limoverse? Limoverse is a complete health and wellness ecosystem built on blockchain. And also we are rolling out our metaverse. While many projects are talking about metaverse as a future thing, we are going to roll out metaverse this month itself. On May 30th, our metaverse, which is called Limo Valley, will be rolled out, which is going to be a pure health and wellness metaverse, or first ever health and wellness metaverse, which is going to be getting rolled out on May 30th. And also, the most exciting thing is that on the same day, we'll be hosting an event, a live event on the metaverse. So maybe the first ever live wellness event happening on a metaverse, which is the World Biohack Summit, which Limoverse is hosting in Dubai on May 30 and 31, which is on physically in Grand Hyatt Hotel. But we're going to live stream that in the metaverse so that the people around the world can watch it on the metaverse. So we are attracting a lot of people through this process. So a lot of things are happening. It's quite exciting, especially because it's all connected to health and wellness. There's a lot of utility. It's a fast-growing industry because health and wellness is a very fast-growing industry. Along with that, when we are combining Web3, it is actually an explosive growth.
Yeah, very good. Great. Great introduction and explanation about the project. So to use this, and I mean, there is something called burn to earn, right? You didn't mention that, I think, but that's what I read somewhere on your webpage, I think. That if you...
Burn to earn is,
do...
So that's what I said. We in the HealthFi project, we have 2 divisions. One is the move to earn, where you have the app downloaded in the mobile and you walk, jog, run, and you can start earning points based on the steps. Now we are launching Burn to Earn in the same HealthFi itself. We are launching the Burn to Earn, where you need to have a wearable and you need to integrate that wearable with our app. And we are having compatibility with about 30 different wearables. And with that wearable, what happens is that the wearable can read the calories you burn for any workout. You do push-ups, the wearable can actually very well burn that, measure that. So based on the calories burned, you're going to be rewarded. That's called the burn to earn.
Okay, so what kind of device do you need to measure
You can
this
use
then?
any of those
When you have...
wearables like the Apple Watch or any
Okay.
of those Android the wearables.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah.
And obviously then the app can be downloaded from Apple Store or Google
Absolutely.
Play or yeah.
Limoverse app is
Okay.
there on the both
Limoverse.
Android and also iOS, and you can download. And in fact, we have an offer also. When you download and log in, you get, I think, about 5 limos as complimentary as a gift. Yeah,
Okay, that's good. So you have a start.
yeah,
That's good.
absolutely.
All right. Yeah, I see. I see you can already buy, as you said, also on different exchanges, the Limoverse, and also on PancakeSwap. And what you didn't mention, I think, in the beginning is when did you start thinking about this project, and how long have you been thinking about it, and how big is the team that you started with, and how big is the team right now?
The thoughts or the concept level idea about building up a platform for wellness practitioners came up long back, about 2016-17. And after that, we have been contemplating on how we can make it cutting edge and also futuristic. So by 2000, I would rather say 2021, we decided to move into the blockchain. I would rather say no. Now, if you look at the kind of time we have taken, must have been 1.5 to close to 1.5 years or more than 1.5 years to really taking it from a concept, saying that we want to be in the Web3 space to executing the project. So we took a good amount of time for development, and we, in fact, approached even the market only after getting our first project ready to roll out. So that was one good thing. In terms of team, we have a very strong in-house team. Uh, we have people from different streams, like we have, I'm talking about people who are on our payroll. We have people from the blockchain, with people who are expertise in Web3 marketing, have expertise in crypto trading. So we have a core team, and then we have outsourced partners, which all put together a complete team of about 76 people must be working on this project.
Oh, that's a pretty large team then. And yeah, I must say the logo and the web page, it looks good, and I like when instead of just launching a token and trying to get money and then start building, you build
Yes,
first, and then you
absolutely.
have something already when you launch,
Absolutely,
and
absolutely.
I like
In
that.
in fact, we
Yeah,
have a
it's
complete. If you look at it, we on the platform. When you go into the platform, when you download the app, Limoverse app, you can see that there is a section called Partnerverse. Partnerverse is the section in which practitioners like the yoga trainers or fitness trainers and dietitians, they can all upload their profile. They can all get enrolled into this program, and they can offer their programs, whether it is a course or a program, a weight loss program. They can offer that program on this app, and people can buy it using our Limo token, which is already happening. So the utility is already built. So there is a lot of transactions of Limo is already happening inside within the ecosystem already.
so how many content creators do you have then
We just started
on there
onboarding. I think we
already?
have close to about 70, 80
That's
practitioners.
good.
Yeah, yeah. But we are going full swing now because that is the reason why Limoverse is hosting the World Biohack Summit in Dubai, where we're going to have close to about 600 to 700 wellness practitioners coming to attend this event, and we are actually
Hmm.
having about 30 plus international speakers on coming there. So our objective is that all these people are going to be part of this Limoverse, Partnerverse ecosystem. They all will be selling their services and products on this platform. So that will be a big boost for the entire community.
So how does it work? Let's say I'm a yoga practitioner and I want to put my course up there and help people use it. Can anyone just put up anything up there, or do I contact you, or how
There
do
is,
I
yeah,
do?
there is a level of curation. So first thing is that you need to apply. You have to send an expression of interest, which is right there in the app and also on our website. So once we receive the expression of interest, right now, centrally we do a basic level of check. and once we approve, you can upload your profile, video, and all those kinds of stuff. Now, that is the phase one. Phase two, what we're going to have is that once we have enough practitioners onboarded, then there will be a governing, it will be run by governance. So there will be a core team of practitioners who would be deciding that what should be the criteria for people to get onboarded. The interesting thing is that, we are not limiting anybody that you can only sell X number of courses. You can sell N number of courses. And for the first 1 year, we're keeping everything free, like in the sense that any practitioner can come, and as long as our team approves, they can sell their courses, and we are not charging any kind of service fee also for that right now at this point of time.
Oh, so it's free of charge
Absolutely.
for the
Yeah,
practitioner to put up their...
we want to have hundreds and thousands of practitioners onboarded.
That's
yeah.
Good. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but you also check that it's a good content.
Absolutely,
that not
absolutely.
any
Yeah.
random kid puts anything up there. Yeah, okay. That's good. All right. And what different, how is your product now, or this platform, different to others out there? Because we all know there are lots of move to earn apps already. So how are you going to find your audience
in fact,
better than others?
In fact, I would rather say for us, Move to Earn is a very small part of Limoverse. Maybe 10% of our entire Limoverse ecosystem can be a Move to Earn, because you have seen many good Move to Earn projects and also many projects which failed. And one of the main reasons for Move to Earn projects or failures, if you look at it, the tokens, those tokens never establish any utility. It's just to buy and repair and all those kinds of stuff. Now here, the tokens what you are earning here by from the Move to Earn, that's Health5 project, you have a right there. You have got so many different utilities. You can actually buy yoga courses. You can buy maybe different types of mobility trainings. And now we have opened a metaverse event tickets you can buy using that. Today, actually, in fact, today we opened up the World Biohack Summit Metaverse live streaming tickets. And today, in just about, I think it got opened about 2 hours back, and just I was watching that just in 1 hour time, we got about 300 tickets sold. Those tickets are NFTs, and people buy those NFTs, and using the NFT, they get a token in gate entry into the event. So there is lots of utility which is being built on, number one. Number two is that, as I told you, that the Move to Earn is just one of the 5 projects which we are going to roll out on the platform as far as the reward programs are concerned. We are going to reward people for leading a disciplined, healthy life with the support of a health coach. This project is called Modify, which is under preparation, which will be rolled out in the last quarter of 2023. We're going to reward people for storing their health data and by giving access to the research companies, so they're going to be rewarded. And also, we are going to have a gamification project, which is also directly linked to a health and wellness project. So where people play games and they can earn, but at the same time, there also we will actually attach fitness along with that. So there are so many ways, so many reward programs which we are attaching into this program. Plus, you have the entire ecosystem where you can do a lot of transaction. Ultimately, our objective is very clear. Our objective is to be the number one and the biggest wellness economy, health and wellness economy in the world. Because we all know that right now, with the digital currencies becoming stronger and stronger, the economies are going to be shifted from geographical based economies like the Indian economy or the American economy to sectoral economies. That means the education economy, entertainment economy, health economy. That's the way the world is going to change. So, and I'm talking about the digital world. Now, in that world, the Web3 world, when it comes to any level of health or wellness related possibilities, health and wellness related transactions, LIMO should be the first choice. It should be the token of choice for anybody. So that's with that vision only we are building Limoverse. So we are building Limoverse with a very, very long-term vision. So maybe 3 years down the line, when internationally recognized, say, wellness resort wants to get into the blockchain, get into the Web3, or get into the metaverse, for them, limo should be the currency of choice. So that's the way we are building it. So we're not just looking at move to earn. We're not just looking at one thing. We are looking at the entire ecosystem. We're building an entire ecosystem, and we're building an entire economy.
That's good. I mean, you have plans, you have visions. That is really big. I mean, the number one in the world, that is something. I wish you the best of luck for that. And I like the name. Can we talk about the name? Why is it called Limoverse? What does it mean?
I think the first instance when you hear about limo, what comes to your mind is maybe a limousine, a luxury, all those kinds of stuff. But the limo has come from it's an abbreviation of LIMO, that is lifestyle modification. Because we have been in the field of lifestyle modification for so many years. So automatically it came up like that. So what we are actually helping people to do is to modify their lifestyle in all aspects. Lifestyle includes health, wealth, happiness, peace of mind, all those aspects. So so Limoverse is a metaverse or a virtual world of lifestyle modification.
So will that mean that you can go around in that metaverse and shop maybe for a personal trainer or these courses or a game that you want to play or
Yeah,
how is it
I
gonna
think the
work?
phase one will be opened on May 30th and May 30th on this month. And in the phase one, you are going to have a great experience. It's a valley we have created. Sorry, excuse me. It's a wellness valley we have created. So you have a great experience. You can have if you have a VR device, fantastic. You can actually get a 5-dimensional immersive experience. Walk on the lawns, and you have the river flowing. You have got the waterfall. You can go and sit there and meditate. On the other side, we have a beautiful building in which we have it's a two-story building, in fact, and in which the first floor is a gallery where you can actually choose, buy all of our NFTs. Second floor can go, there is collection of courses, collection of different services by the practitioners. And then we also have in the same valley, we have a space where different, we have already built centers. Centers means, suppose someone who is running a wellness center in say in Europe, so they can actually have their center represented in this Limo Valley. So they can buy one of these centers, and they can deploy one of their avatars out there in the center, and the users can come and users can consult, and once they understand what kind of services they provide, could be that there could be a booking, and then they can take them to their resort. They can sell their resort, maybe a weekly package or whatever. So the valley is a real time. It's going to give a great experience for people. In fact, we have already got some interesting inquiries, like from suppose a wellness hospital which is running in a country. They have a wellness center inside the Limo Valley, and there they are going to have an avatar who will be explaining all these things live. And if the user is interested in knowing more from this center, if this wellness hospital or wellness resort has got their own metaverse, we will be able to do a entry into that metaverse. So it's going to be a hub for many other metaverses in the future. So it's a big plan which we are making now.
Oh yeah, that's good. So how much if I want to buy one of these courses that you have now, how much does it cost? Or do the content creators, do they decide themselves their
It's all
prices?
up to
Or do you
them. We
have
don't never involve into the pricing, and it goes completely decentralized. We don't have any control also on the
okay.
pricing. Yeah.
Hmm. And I also read that you have NFTs.
Yeah.
How is that working? How is it
The
connected?
first bunch of
What's the
NFTs we launched
utility?
was with the Move to Earn, where it is sneaker NFT. We have a three-dimensional design of sneakers. Now, interestingly, we have brought in some level of rarity into the NFTs, into the sneaker NFTs, and based on the rarity and also the kinds of different features, the prices vary. And once you buy the NFT, then that is the time you can get into the move to earn program and start earning limos. And your earnings also has got an earning, and also you have a recurring expense of which we call it as the repair cost, which is depending on the type of the NFT you have bought. So it's not a typical art form kind of an NFT. It's a utility NFT. Now we're coming out with the second series of NFTs for Burn to Earn right now, and then when we are launching the Modify, which is going to be the next big project for us, we're going to have another bunch of NFTs. Those are going to be very, very interesting NFTs. They are going to be very unique creatures which our artists have created, and right now they are in the rendering phase. And those creatures will be used in the future for deploying in the games. So it's going to be a lot of things are connected to one another. So that's going to make the entire ecosystem, the entire project so dynamic, and the utility of Limo you can see it everywhere.
Yes. Let's talk more about the Modify product, because I was just scrolling through here and finding this. It's going to launch in 135 days, so it's not yet there. But how much can you tell us about it? What
Yeah,
what are we going to expect?
it's basically what we are doing is that people most of the time, if you look at it, even though I say that I want to be healthy, I really don't know how do I measure my health. So here, what we are going to do is that we have in the world over. If you look at, you can see that there are lots of health coaches because this is a new profession which is really upcoming. Because when you are talking about preventive health and wellness, the profession which actually is going to be of demand is going to be health coaches. Already there are great institutions in the world which are actually creating so many health coaches every year. So what we are going to try to do is that we're going to bring these health coaches on the platform, and also we're connecting the users or the health seekers with the health coaches. So what the health coaches will do is that they will help the health seekers to set exciting health goals, and they will do a kind of hand holding and make sure they will monitor each step in the progress towards that health goal. So every step they progress, that's a very interesting. It's all gamified. Every step they progress, they get rewarded. Both the coach and the coachee is getting rewarded. So that's the way we are building. It's a first of its kind in the world, and nobody has ever even thought about this kind of a thing. But it's going to be a revolutionary thing, which we are quite excited about.
Yeah, I've never seen similar in the blockchain
Yep.
anyway before, and it sounds very interesting when I read about it here on the webpage. And I understand that's just a tiny part of it that's out yet.
That's right. Yeah.
It's 135 4 days till you
Yeah.
launch
Yeah.
it,
That's
so
right. Yeah.
that's going to be exciting. You have to come back by then, or maybe
Oh
before
yeah.
that,
Sure.
to talk about that more.
Yeah.
That's interesting. All right. So, uh, what I wanted to ask about, you have lots of partners, right, already? And how do you work together with your partners? What's important there for you?
For us, the partners are mainly the institutions and wellness and health practitioners who are actually getting onboarded with us. So they're all quite thrilled, mainly because for the first time, most of them are experiencing a decentralized ecosystem. Because till now, even though they must have been part of some other platform, but there should be some reduction of 20%, 30%, and there used to be so many controls, and now they're experiencing that freedom. They are seeing the power of the community. Because if you look at it, our community is very, very strong. Our strength is our community. And I would rather say that I give full credits to our community. And if you look at our Telegram group, which is close to 83,000 people active, and you can see the kind of conversation which is happening inside the Telegram group will be very, very surprising for most of the people who come from the crypto world. We talk health, we talk about fitness, we talk about because we know that there is no point in just creating wealth unless and until you're healthy, you are energetic, you are living longer. So these are all kind of important things. So all our projects, all our discussions, even though wealth is always a part of it, but health drives it. So that way, this entire community is so exciting for all the practitioners because they're for the first time they're getting into a community of around 82,000 people who are just waiting for their service. So it's so thrilling for them. We don't require to really motivate them to offer their services on this. However, right now the partner works what we are having, which we are going to go for a major level of upgradation, and in fact, hopefully in 3 months' time, we will be having a highly upgraded version of the partner verse where it'll be something world class, and world class is already world class, but I would rather say that we can even compare and compete with any of those similar projects which is even there in the web 2 world, which where courses connected to health and wellness is being offered, or program practitioners are getting connected with people, all those kinds of platforms which are there in the web 2. In the web 3, we are going to come out with something which is more powerful than this, and we will be getting more people moving from web 2 to web 3. That's the way we are looking at it. So I think when it comes to partnerships, it is coming to connecting with the people, the practitioners and institutions in the ecosystem. It's a very, very exciting journey that has made us to do this World Biohack Summit, which is going to happen on May 30, 31 in Dubai, because I don't think not many Web3 related projects must be doing physical event connecting that with the virtual world. Because we are connecting the world of Web 2 with Web 3. So that's a major exercise what we are doing.
Yeah, it's correct. It's very good to have physical meetings too, I think, to see each other. And who is invited to come there in Dubai then?
Anyone who is health and wellness, we are having all the tickets. It's a ticketed event, so we see most of the tickets are being bought by health and wellness practitioners and institutions, or mainly fitness trainers, yoga trainers, dietitians, and people who are really health passionate. People who are passionate about health. People who go to the gym on a regular basis, because on these 2 days, the kind of discussion what we're going to have is the next level of wellness, because we are focusing on something called personalized health, because we all know that people go to the gym, and sometimes even a person who is supposed to be healthy collapses on the gym floor and dies. So which is happening. And keto diet works for some people, for some other people it is actually damaging the kidney. So now people who are in the health and wellness world, they understand that personalization is going to be the key. So the entire theme of the summit is based on personalization. So the professionals, practitioners, and also health seekers are going to be there as participants. And if you look at the speakers, we have best of the best speakers, starting from longevity researchers, genetic researchers, epigenetic researchers, up to some of the superstar athletic coaches.
Yeah, the epigenic, that's interesting. I mean, but also maybe not so healthy people who wants to be healthy might come and get inspired by those healthy people.
Yeah. And those who are listening to me from the Middle East, I strongly recommend that you should attend this, because this can actually revolutionize, can actually help you to create the best version of yourself. And you can actually get more details on the worldbiohacksummit.com. That's our website.
Yeah, okay. Cool. Interesting. Very interesting.
By the way, for the crypto
okay.
community, the good news is the worldbiohacksummit.com. If you go to that site to buy tickets, you can use any cryptos.
Oh, that's good. Biohack.com.
Worldbiohacksummit.com.
Okay, sorry.
Worldbiohacksummit.com.
Good to repeat. Worldbiohacksummit.com.
Summit.com.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm writing it down. I'm going there after this. Okay, so I wanted to move on to the token a little bit
Sure.
about, because you said it's going to be, that's how other programs fail or other projects fail because they don't have utility for the token. So can we go through the utilities, and can we go through if there is a buy and sell tax and things like that?
Utility-wise, the main utility for the tokens is the token has already created utility inside the ecosystem. As I told you that you can buy the various services, courses of various practitioners using the token. So that itself is a great utility. And now we are also opening up various different health and wellness events. In the health and wellness events also, you can use the tokens to buy the tickets. Even in the physical events also, you can buy the tickets, and also the metaverse events also, you can buy the tickets. And then, we are getting into a gamify project. In the gamify project also, when you are getting into the gamify project, there will be many upgrade options where you have to utilize these tokens to upgrade to the next levels. Even in the NFT space, if you look at it, you have the NFT to start a move to earn project, and once you start into the project and you start earning, your NFT sneaker has to be repaired, for which also you have to utilize LIMO. So we have already built in so much of utility inside, and as of now, right now we are not taking any taxes. Of course, I'm not saying that future it won't be like that, but right now we're making it very easy for all the users to get the best out of us.
Very good. So how are you planning to be sustainable then with time and in the future? Because you have a big team, I guess they want to get paid. How you funded so far, and how is it going to be in the future?
We find that the most exciting thing about this is as the newer and newer projects are coming up. One thing we have seen is that the first thing is when somebody is buying the NFT, the first level when they buy the NFT, they are actually paying in USDT or one of the other tokens. So that becomes a inward revenue for us. Number one. Number two is as I told you that we are actually, once the moment we have started opening events in the metaverse, we started getting inquiries from other event which is outside the Limoverse purview. Even they want us to host their events, especially when it comes to health and wellness. So that's going to be another revenue. We have the on the metaverse. Metaverse, the major advantage is going to be it's a valley, it's a space. So we are not going to limit the number of people who can actually become members of the Limo Valley. So that's going to be a continuous revenue for us because people can take annual subscriptions for Limo Valley, and which is not, the price is not a fixed. So which is going to be very exciting for people, and which is going to be a great revenue for us. And at the same time, the platform will be getting a real good revenue from the wellness centers, and each of the wellness centers will behave like an NFT, and people can invest on the centers, or we will be running these centers on rental basis. So that rental income also becomes a revenue model. So all put together, I would rather say that we can see a very clear cut business model with a absolutely powerful revenue model inside that.
Okay, very good. You talked about Limo Valley now, but there is also something called Limo Club. What's the
No,
difference?
that's only the staking club. What I think, because we have a very interesting staking program where we have a almost like an APY of close to about 20 to 25%, and
Okay.
yeah,
For how long?
It's there for the last almost about 9 months. We have been operating this staking the staking pools. So staking is one part of the entire overall economy what we have built in, and depending on the size of the staking, you can be in different clubs, and the advantage of being in a higher level of club is that the rewards you get in each of this project, there will be some additional bonuses or extra benefits for the rewards you get from these different projects like the move to earn. Suppose if I'm in a silver club and if I get 1 point, you are in a gold club, you may be getting 1.25 points. So like that. So being in a higher level of club, your rewards are also growing.
Okay, very good. So that is how you give back to the holders, I guess, then by staking, and also that they can use the token for buying things on your
That's
platform. Like,
yeah.
and we talked about health practitioners. Is that also going to be open for maybe psychologic? How do
Oh
you say
yeah. Mental
psychological
health. Yeah. Mental health is one part of it. Yeah,
mental health?
absolutely,
Yeah,
absolutely.
because that's a big thing
Yeah.
coming, I
Yeah.
think,
Mental health
and
is a
so
major
many
thing. Yeah.
people are mental.
In
Yeah,
fact, if
yeah.
you look at if you look at our app in the partnerverse, you can see that I think at least about 30% of the practitioners are or providers are from the mental health space. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's good. Very good. Yeah, I haven't opened the app
Mm-hmm.
yet. I
Yeah.
didn't have time to download it. I will look at it after this,
Wonderful.
and I hope everyone in here will do as well.
Great.
So how many people are using the app at the moment? Do you
We
have any
have yeah
numbers for
more than
that?
100,000 downloads we already
Okay,
have. Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
good. Very nice. And can do you have like a referral program or something similar that people who use this app can also refer it to their friends and get extra benefits or extra tokens for that or
We have a referral program
rewards?
running on NFTs. People, the sneaker NFTs, people who refer a friend or refer someone who buys an NFT, you get a 10 percentage. So that's a very attractive referral program which we are running.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
good. Great. Well, we have learned a lot. I mean, is there something else you want to bring up that we haven't touched on?
I,
I'll be happy to hear.
I think it's quite an exciting journey because of two, three factors. One is that we are in the fastest growing industry. I'm not talking about just Web3. If you look at preventive health and wellness, it's the fastest growing industry in the world right now. It has got a CAGR of close to about 15 to 16 percentage global compounded growth of annualized growth of about 15 to 16 percentage. So that's where we have placed ourselves. That's making us really really exciting. At the same time, there is a transition from Web 2 to Web 3, whether it is institutions or whether it is people, and people are realizing that yeah, if someone can really build good use cases inside the Web 3, there is a huge possibility because most of the many projects which has come, they're all just talking in theory. They're not really building it. So we have built it and we have made it, we have showcased it, and then only we started making people come in. So we stand much different and also I would rather say uniquely poised. And I'm sure that the coming months you can start seeing that real good price escalation of limo also, which is going to happen. And I know that the fourth exchange we're going to hit on day after tomorrow itself. We are expecting that'll be a good increase in the value because we are getting into a bigger community now, and some of the tier one exchanges are also in the pipeline. So it's going to be a great journey together.
Oh, that's exciting. We'll have to stay tuned then, I guess. So I wanted also to talk about marketing. If you have, how big is your marketing budget or the plans for how to make a splash out there so everyone knows about Limoverse?
See, if you look around the media and social media, especially, you can see that the kind of we are very intense on the social media, and our contents have got uniqueness, and this is something which most of the even people from the Web3 world always tell because we are talking about something valuable for people, which is health, and we are serious about it and we are delivering it. Number one. Uh, but we are not interested in really creating just hypes in the market, and we haven't done much of hype activities also in the market. We are not going to planning to do that because we know the substance what we are holding right now, and for us, even this community, if you look at it, this community has been built organically, and people have actually experienced what is there in store, and they brought in their connections. And I would rather say that that's a path we are going to take. Of course, we have a great marketing team. Our creatives are great, and we are getting good views and good reaches. And if you look at our Twitter following itself, you can see that in the month-to-month basis, the kind of growth we are getting, mainly because we are giving good content. We are not just talking about our project; we are talking about concepts and contents in the health and wellness, which is useful for people. So we believe that we are unique in such a way that we create organic growth or organic marketing, which is happening in a big way.
Yeah, very good. Well, I'm looking forward to see how it goes for you, and I wish you the best of luck. I'm for sure gonna look into this and try the app as well. I need to burn to earn, actually.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, welcome.
Maybe we all do a little bit. So, so is there something else you want to touch on, or maybe a closing statement otherwise
I'm good.
for
I
your...
think I really thank for this time and great participation. And I would rather say, I want each one of you to have a serious look at this project, because I can guarantee that this is going to be one of the most sought after project in the world, mainly because we are, number one, we are really building utility. Number two, we are touching upon a very core subject, which is called health. Because in the coming years, this is for even now, and also in the coming years, people are going to be more and more health conscious, and we are going to, everybody wants to stay fit, everybody wants to look good, but they are not motivated enough to do that. We're going to do that in the right way with the support of experts, practitioners, and professionals and institutions. And so that is why I call it as an ecosystem. So I would rather say that those people who are investors out here, it's a worth holding a bunch of limos in your hand, because this is going to be a great virtual asset in the future.
Great. Yeah. Well, we will all be there to watch, I hope, and see what happens. So thank you so much for coming,
Thank you.
Sajeev. And it was a pleasure to learn more about
Thank you
Limoverse.
so much.
And as I said, I love the logo. What does it look like, or what is it supposed to be?
Oh, in fact, that's a aggregation of many of these projects. If you look at each one of those strands, are one of our projects. So when we have a kind of a graphic video in which you can see that each one line is depicting one project, and you can see that there are nodes, and these nodes uh, again can be connected to another project. So it's going to be something like a connected world what we are creating.
Very nice. I like that. So thank you so much for coming, and thank you everyone in here. I encourage you to follow Limoverse up here, and Sajeev as well, Crypto Miners. You don't have to follow me, but well, if you want to.
Thank you so much. Thank you, and
That's fine.
appreciate your good
So
words.
thank you, Sajeev,
Thank you.
for coming. And where is your most visited place? I mean, social. Is that Twitter or
For
no?
me
I mean
personally, or
Telegram.
Limoverse?
Limoverse.
Limoverse, I think we are very strong on the Insta and also Twitter. Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
yeah. So go there and follow them
yeah.
to learn more
All right.
and don't miss anything. Also, I see in your Telegram there is people talking about the 19th. That is in 2 days, and I think that's the new
Oh
listing coming
yes,
then,
yes, yes.
right?
The Poloniex exchange. Yeah,
Okay,
yeah, yeah,
very nice. That's a big one.
yeah, yeah. Absolutely.
Okay,
Yeah.
good luck
All
with
right.
that, and I wish you the best and a happy summer,
Thank you so much.
everyone.
Have a great time, all of you.
Okay,
Thank you.
bye for now. And we have another AMA coming up in 2 hours, I think. Yeah. See you then, everyone. Bye for now.